Breaking news, Rivian and Mercedes-Benz electric van partnership. We have some breaking news for you guys right now. Rivian and Mercedes-Benz move to partner on electric van production. It's pretty much come out of absolutely nowhere. After knowing this, Rivian investors really enjoyed the reaction, about 8.5% as of recorded, and the market just opened a little bit ago. They were up over 9% in the pre-market trading. People have reacted very well. Now, in regard to Mercedes, people haven't reacted quite as well. They're down about 4% at the same time, but we're going to speak about it. We're going to speak about what is actually going to happen, and ultimately we're going to be focused on Rivian in today's video and trying to answer the question. After such a significant near 10% move in a matter of 30 minutes, this might either be a buy or a sell signal. Hi guys, welcome back to Glory Investing Show, and today's video, we're going to talk about this brand new partnership between Rivian and Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz and Rivian. But first, let's talk about Mercedes-Benz and Rivian first. In its strategy, Mercedes-Benz Vans has firmly rooted its desire to be a leader in the electric mobility market. Mercedes-Benz Vans was a pioneer in the industry of locally emission-free transporters with the release of the Vito e-Cell back in the year 2010. 4 battery-powered vans are currently available to customers: the e-Vito panel van, the e-Sprinter, the e-Vito Tourer, and the EQV. With the aim of having the greatest possible influence on the transition to carbon-neutral transportation, Rivian is developing a brand new product portfolio. Rivian's first automobiles in the consumer and business markets are the R1T, R1S, and Electric Delivery Van or EDV, last mile delivery vans. Rivian's flagship devices, the R1T and R1S, have a special way of fusing performance, utility, and efficiency. On the business front, Rivian introduced the EDV as an anchor product to address climate change on a large scale in the fleet sector. The EDV was created and engineered by Rivian in partnership with Amazon. Additionally, Rivian offers Fleet OS, a custom fleet management solution. The goal of Fleet OS is to make centralized fleet management and ownership more accessible to businesses. The partnership. Now let's move towards partnership. So Mercedes and Rivian moved to partner on electric van production. Mercedes and Rivian signed a memorandum of understanding for a strategic partnership and joint production of electric vans, with the objective to set the standard in sustainable and all-electric transportation. So, vans are an interesting one. We're wondering where about they are going to fall into effect when it comes to the Inflation Reduction Act, like how heavy they're going to be. No matter what though, it's going to be a good thing for them. They'll get good incentives here, like some tax credits, etc. This is a good thing to do. The planned joint venture will produce bespoke large electric vans for Mercedes-Benz and Rivian. We're not sure about what kind of large electric vans they're going to work on, what their main target audience is going to be just yet, but again, this is big breaking news. We are sure we're going to get an update on this in the relatively near future. The companies look to leverage shared investments, and very important, the shared costs, and will pursue operational synergies to rapidly scale electric van production. We are a bit sure to see what comes out hopefully over the next month or so, because Rivian isn't quite as established as Mercedes at this stage. And we don't know if they'll be quite able to leverage some of their own assets the same way that Mercedes will, but let's see what way this partnership works out. And then, further options for increased synergies from the joint venture will also be explored, so they're not limiting themselves just yet, but this is the initial plan, subject to the parties entering into final binding agreements and to obtaining the relevant regulatory clearances. The companies intend to establish a new joint venture manufacturing company with the purpose of investing in and operating a factory in Europe to produce large electric vans for both Mercedes-Benz Vans and Rivian starting in a few years. It's important to note that the target is to build an all-new electric-only production facility leveraging an existing Mercedes-Benz site in Central Eastern Europe. So again, we were wondering if they're already going to be leveraging this existing site that belongs to Mercedes-Benz. What are going to be the ins and outs when it comes to capital? Especially important when looking at Rivian, as they are not as big as Mercedes-Benz. The companies envision production-optimized vehicle designs for efficient manufacturing on common assembly lines. Let me tell you that they will aim to produce 2 large vans, one based on van.ea MB Van's electric architecture, the electric-only platform of Mercedes-Benz vans, and the other is based on the second-generation electric van, Rivian Light Van (RLV) platform. Further options for increased synergies from the joint venture will also be explored. The impact of this joint venture. So we would imagine we will start off like this, and then if things go well, if the partnership blooms, they'll bring more into it. The joint venture mirrors the common objectives of Mercedes-Benz vans and Rivian. You might also want to note that both companies plan to rapidly scale the production of electric vans to help the world transition to cleaner transportation. By working together, they'll be able to leverage operation synergies and substantially increase cost efficiency to help make the vans more affordable for commercial customers, driven by the total cost of ownership. Wow, that's actually quite exciting. What does the Rivian CEO have to say? So according to R.J. SCARINGE, Chief Executive Officer of Rivian, quote, Rivian was created to encourage the world to transition away from fossil fuel consumption by creating compelling products and services. We're delighted to be partnering with Mercedes-Benz on this project. Mercedes-Benz is one of the world's best-known and respected automotive companies, and we believe that together we'll produce truly remarkable electric vans, which will not only benefit our customers, but the planet, end quote. Now, electric vans are becoming more and more flooded in the market compared to where they were literally only 2 or 3 years ago. But that's not a bad thing, and it's going to just make the market better as a whole for sure. What does the head of Mercedes-Benz say? Matthias Geisen, head of Mercedes-Benz Vans, said, quote, as a pioneer in the field of locally emission-free transportation, Mercedes-Benz Vans has gained a broad experience in producing and launching e-vans since 2010. Now we are accelerating the transformation to a fully electric product portfolio. From 2025 onwards, all vans are based on our new architecture, van.ea, and it will be electric only. I'm delighted that as part of this transformation, we're now joining forces with Rivian, a highly dynamic and inspiring partner with a strong technology position. We're sharing investments and technology because we also share the same strategic ambition, accelerating the electrification of the van market with sustainable and superior products for our customers, end quote. To be honest, Mercedes is one of the larger classic automakers that is focused primarily on the electric vehicle market. The corporation stated that they would prefer to establish the new factory within the next several years, but there is no set schedule for the project. The new alliance is exciting. Ford and Rivian sort of had a similar agreement to work together to develop an electric pickup truck, but Ford backed out of it since Rivian was already very busy bringing its own vehicles to market, and Ford made the decision to focus only on producing its own F-150s and the E-Transits. Here it's important to note that the US automaker may find Rivian to be a smart approach to penetrate the European market now that it's a little more developed. It appears that the electric van will be a commercial vehicle, similar to the one that's already produced in the US for Amazon. In general, we think Rivian shouldn't diversify too much right now because it still has a long way to go before it can ramp up R1T and R1S to profitable volume production, but in this case, entering Europe for the first time in the near future seems to be a safe decision. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful, make sure you smash the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comment section below, and while you're here, click to watch one of these other 2 videos appearing on your screen right now. I'll see you there. Take care and stay tuned.